So on the right-hand side here, I've got the customer. On the left-hand side, I'm using SalesForce here with the contact center component. So I'm busy on a call, and the customer record has popped. That's Larry Smith. Okay. Now, my CPAS component sits in the same space as our standard component. So here it is in the utility bar. So to access it, I simply click on the link. And then that gives me access to several components to show. Now, the first thing I'll point out is this component is context sensitive. So we know that we're on the tab for Larry Smith. And so we can show his mobile number. If I move to a different tab, so let's move to this other one here, Arthur Song, you'll see that that then changes dynamically. Now that enables us to pick out Larry's mobile number in this particular case without having to copy and paste it into the component. So I can send Larry a quick SMS. So let's say, hello, Larry. And then I can choose the sender ID that's used to send that particular SMS. So we've got a couple of standard ones here, and the bottom one is a custom one. So that can be configured inside SalesForce. So that could be the client name or something particular to that particular demo. In this case, let's leave it as no reply, and I send. Now, the first thing you'll see is I get a success pop-up within SalesForce, and then on the right-hand side, we can see the SMS being delivered through to Larry. So that's SMS. Now let's look at verification. So in this scenario, what we're going to talk about is an alternative to where an agent would ask those standard questions when you have an inbound caller. So I'm not going to have to ask for the caller's mother's maiden name, their favorite color, their password, whatever. I can simply send them a one-time password. And because that one-time password is going to their mobile number, we can then prove that it's actually that device that's calling, so that it should be that particular individual that is calling. So if I send a one-time password, again, I get the little pop-up. And then on Larry's phone, I get the one-time password of 7317. So the agent would say, okay, Larry, you've just been sent a code. Obviously, the agent isn't aware of that code. Can you please tell me what it is? And they will type it in the little box here. So let's say it's 731. Let's get it wrong to start with. So let's say 7318. I hit verify. Now there's a problem. I get a little pop-up saying that verification has failed. Please try again. If I get it correct this time, 7317, and verify again. This time I get the green, successful. I know that it's that particular mobile that's called. I know that it's Larry that's on the line. Okay. Now the third component we've got here is the ability to start a video call. So let's imagine that Larry wants to show me something. Maybe he's been in an accident. He wants to show me the damage to his car, for example, in that sort of scenario. So we can switch this from a voice call into a video call. So I simply press Start Video Call. That initiates the video with a text to the customer. So you can see here, the agent screen is being populated. I've now got a text. So as the customer, I can now hang up this call. I can go to my SMSs. I can pick up that particular link that's been sent. Click on that link. That will then initiate the video call. I allow, so it can access my microphone and camera. I then join the meeting. Let's put this on mute. Otherwise we get loads of feedback. So now I'm on that video call, so we can see each other, and we've now successfully transitioned from a voice call to a video call without having to do any sort of copy and pasting, opening lots of windows, very simply. So let me end that call. And let's close this down. Now, if I go back to Salesforce, you'll see here, we've got the standard pop-up, which is telling me that a task has been created. That was for the call that originally came in from Larry. So that's standard 8x8 capability. But if I go back to Larry's record and do a refresh, what I'm also doing in my CPAS component is I'm adding entries into the activity list. So in this case, I've added the fact that we've sent an SMS with the contents of the SMS, the fact that Larry has been successfully verified, again, all in that activity list that fully enhances that one source of truth, which in this case would be Salesforce.